Ahoy! We're back. Probably final review of the night. We'll see. I still got like three things I need to review, but I might save those for tomorrow night. Maybe we'll see what happens. So yeah, this should be interesting. I bought this at Harvest Beer, Wine, and Spirits here in Nova Scotia as well, because I usually can't get like the super special stuff from Propeller Brewing anymore. Just only so much shelf space in the NSLC, so some of these things just don't show up, and they're usually like very small batch. This is a seasonal. I'm assuming it's a winter fall ish seasonal from them. Kind of a new thing from them. It's their Onyx American Stout. It's 6% alcohol by volume. And we do have it listed on the website. So we'll go right there now. So there it is. Onyx American Stout sold out now. So yeah, probably winter, spring, seasonal, somewhere around there. Richness of our Onyx American Stout with its velvety, smooth mouthfeel. I don't need flavors. West Coast hops, adding pine and citrus. Okay. And it was available in growlers and cans. All right. So, honestly, I think other than is this going to be a good stout, the fact that they've added a bunch of hops to it is why they're calling this an American stout, I guess. The big question for me is this really just a Cascadian dark ale or a black IPA instead? Because there's a fine line there. So see what we got going on here. If this is hopped out the yin yang with those dank ass West Coast hop varieties, then this might just be a black IPA instead in disguise. I might have to change the description in my underneath my video. All right. So we're going to pour it there. It looks like a stout, darkish brown. Get a bit of a tan head going on there. Looks all right. So let's go with the aroma. This will be a good hint as to where we're going with this one. Ooh, isn't that nice? It's very chocolatey with just around the edges a hint of that like dank pine. Oh, it's just there in the background, just kind of peeking out. Whew. It's almost like a I don't know if this is a thing, but what it would be like if you had like a chocolate that was slightly like flavored with like pine tar or something, or spruce gum or some shit like that. Like I'm sure that's probably a thing somewhere. Someone's probably thought of doing that at some point. I mean, you have like mint flavored chocolate and all that other shit. Why not pine flavored chocolate to some degree, right? But yeah, so like we're still on the border here. We're still on the borderline. This still could be a flat out black IPA. We will see. The aroma will not always give away how much hops come out in the actual taste, right? So this could either be like a real chocolate forward thing where I'm just going to lean more into, yes, stout with interesting hops in the background, or this is going to be like hops in the forefront, stout body and characters, in the background. I'm excited to try this. This is not every day that I get to say that there's something interesting from Propeller again. Because usually, they play it safe. They have their core brews that are all really good. And then they just do a bunch of one-off seasonals and weird stuff and variations of their porter and stuff that I've never been super fond of. I just wish they'd make their porter year-round again, honestly. Motherfuckers. But enough of that. Cheers. Okay, it's definitely a stout. The nose pretty much translates right to the taste. You get a nice little bit of chocolate up front, then you get like a baker's chocolate dryness and bitterness. And there's a hint of those pine hops. But it's definitely not enough where I'd say black IPA. Slash Cascadian Dark Ale. It's about lower medium bodied. No, it's straight up medium bodied. And it's got some good dark maltiness to it. Like I said again, good chocolatey, roasty, baker's chocolate notes, bitterness, and the bitterness on the end lingers pretty good. The hop presence the actual flavor from the hops kind of ghosts it a little bit, then disappears. So it's like the ghost of a black IPA haunting this beer a little bit. But like I said, definitely not a black IPA. It's definitely just a stout. I guess I could get away. I guess I could say American stout because it's so hopped up, but no, it's just a stout. Really, it's just a stout, and it's a pretty decent one. It's definitely for people who like their stouts with more of a bitter edge or more a roasty edge to it, because that definitely has it. And just that interesting little tweak with the hops. That hints towards Cascadian Dark / Black IPA, but never quite goes full on there, which is cool. I've grown to like that style a lot over the years. I used to kind of like hate it for a while. And I would not have been disappointed if this had turned out to be a black IPA, but at the same time, I'm not disappointed that it's not. As a stout, I've had better stouts, but this is really solid, and it's interesting with that little bit of extra hop thing going on. I'm going to throw an 8 at it for style. I think it's pretty decent for what it is. A lot of stouts don't have much going on anymore these days. So often a complaint I have is they're too thin, a little too watery, a little too just like, it's slightly roasty malt, and that's it. Maybe some chocolate flavors, but nothing like gripping and substantial, what you would actually expect from a stout. And for my own personal preference, I think, I'd say a 7. I would definitely buy this again. Probably won't order it again online or anything like that, but like if this turned out to be like a seasonal that would eventually pop up on the NSLC shelves, and I saw it next year or something, I would pick it up for sure. It's pretty damn good. So, getting a little bit more of that pine coming up again every once in a while. It asserts itself again a little bit, but it, like I said, doesn't go full on IPA. So Propeller's Onyx American Stout, I give it an 8 for style. I give it a 7 for my own personal preference. It just shows what you can do. Like if you find that nice balance where you can, yeah, I can put some like more flavorful hops into what's essentially a dark roasty beer, and get a little bit of a flavor tweak here, just a little change, little variation. Just make the style, keep it within the style, but make it a little bit more interesting than your standard stout, and that's what Propeller's done here. So congratulations to them. They made an interesting little seasonal that I like, and I hope they bring it back for another year. I'd love to check it out again, especially if it dropped on NSLC shelves at some point. That'd be cool. I would definitely try it again. I would even, hell, if they wanted to go full-blown black IPA with this too, if they wanted to really hop it up and shit, I'd be on board for that too. I feel like this would succeed either way. I might even like it more as a black IPA, as a matter of fact. So, it's up to you. Ball's in your court now, Propeller Brewing. Wow me. But yeah, I'm going to stop wowing you guys with my endless prattle here online, and I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here. Thanks for watching. Always appreciate it. The few people that still watch me at this point, the what, maybe 24 of you at the most. It's cool. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. We'll see you again when we see you. Bye bye.